quit. We hear this come from our kids, our adolescents all the time, right? They crumple up the paper. They say, oh, they push back from the table. They're like, bro, I'm not doing it. We know, we've seen these moments from our kids. They're big, they're emotional, they're hard to deal with. And these moments where they quit are actually a distress response where they are seeking freedom from that feeling, right? They are seeking freedom from that distress, and they're saying, I quit. And they're trying to couch it in all sorts of different logic and defensiveness. But really all it is at the end of the day, it's distress that they don't want to deal with. And their notion that that freedom is going to be on the other side of quitting isn't exactly true, because the quitting is going to live rent-free in their imagination as embarrassment and shame. And it's going to create a vacuum. If we allow them to quit, well, there's then going to be a vacuum for that child inside here that says, I couldn't handle this. So I think one of the things that we have to make sure that we understand and we narrate for our kids in that moment when they say that they're quit, you just say like, hey man, sometimes when we want to quit, what we really need to do is figure out what's stressing us out and where the actual stress is coming from. And let's be specific about where we're finding the most stressful part of this. And when we find that stress, if we problem solve for that, we might actually be able to get through this, right? And if they're insistent on quitting, then I think you should be insistent on trying to help them figure out how they're going to fill that vacuum, right? I don't want to do this anymore. I totally understand. And I respect you've tried your best. It's fine. You're just going to step away. What do we replace it with? What do you feel motivated to do? Because that's the next question, right? What do you do then? Because got to put that energy towards something, and we don't want to put it towards rumination, guilt, shame. We want to put it towards something productive.